So this is the Baron Rivendare PvP deck that I'm running with. I'm going to talk through my unit choice, talk through some changes that you can make, and obviously talk about kind of some of the elephants in the room. Like, clearly, I have got a pretty decent level deck. I've got a lot of golden slots because I managed to get to level 17 on the Undead week in the dungeons, so I managed to unlock quite a good number of slots. But let's run through it. Like, Baron, I think there are a few talents, but I think Chill of the Grave is just the best if you've only got one talent slot available. The reason being is because skeletal mages are just better than the other skeletons. So it helps just controlling the skies a bit more. You've got a little bit more anti-air. The chill effect from the skeleton mages is great at slowing down fast units. It's just generally, I think, the best utility slot you can have for Baron. I run Necromancer, and the reason I run Necromancer is Cult of the Damned. This makes Necromancer one of the, like, in my opinion, one of the strongest defensive cards in the game. You can stick Necromancer in your base, you can take down a squad or take down a couple of units, and suddenly you've got an army of skeletons that need to be dealt with running the other way. They can sometimes draw a spell out, sometimes, you know, force the hand of the opponent in terms of how they react. A bit of a flex slot. I have an unupgraded ghoul in my flex slot here. The reason being is that it acts as a ground unit for chests. It is a cycle unit, so I can cycle back to Baron and other more important units. And in general, just it's a card slot that isn't really needed. The reason I put Ghoul in is because it's undead, and there aren't many other good cycle undead cards. Obviously, I could put in Plague Farmer, but I just actually think overall putting in... I mean, actually, if I had a high-leveled Skeletons, I'd probably put that in. But Ghoul, again, is slightly higher level. Acts as a mini-tank, can kind of distract people for a little bit. The Unbound unit can be Safe Pilot. It can be, well, really, I think either Safe Pilot or Worgen. I somehow got a rare Worgen offer in the shop, so that's why I have Worgen. And in terms of the two, what's it called, skills, Lone Wolf, which I think is good, but I can never seem to work out why Lone Wolf doesn't grant me gold. And then Premeditation, that's the most important one, though. Your first ambush hit dealing 50% extra damage, because that means you can one-shot annoying champions or annoying minis, and it also means you can jump straight at the enemy base and deal a crap ton of damage. I like having Blizzard. I think Blizzard is a spell that's excellent for Baron. It's like a great Hail Mary spell. It's a great finisher. It's a great control spell. Blizzard in general is just super powerful. I love Sentinel. I think Sentinel's one of the most OP units in the game. If I get Sentinel upgraded, having... the stealth is really good. To be honest with you, all of Sentinel's skills are pretty good. It depends on what you want her for. Glaver bouncing additional 3 times means you're going to clear much bigger packs. 50% extra damage to the initial target means she's not going to be as useless versus like her main target. And Shadow Meld, having Ambush as well with Shadow Meld is really nice. I actually think most people run Shadow Meld, and I actually think if I had the choice, I'd go back and put Shadow Meld on her, as I think it's overall just probably her best talent. But they're all good talents, and I think in general, Sentinel's just a great unit. And the last slot is a flex slot. I keep Harpies in because I've got the gold trait on them, and so they are just useful units when placed correctly, but they also absolutely clean up shop in terms of controlling gold veins. So I like to have the Harpies in just for that sort of, there's, in my eyes, a slightly more versatile and better Dark Iron Miner with the gold mining trait. But that is a flex slot, and ultimately you can include whatever you want in there. I personally would include Drake, or like a lower cost unit, like maybe like Bat Rider or something. The only problem this deck, you know, suffers a little bit is it's the only flying unit, and this is a very weak flying unit. So maybe you want to put in a slightly beefier flying unit like a Gargoyle to provide a bit more of a distraction. But either way, you know, lower cost the better for this deck, because you really just want to cycle through, and it's especially important when you're running on the PvP Heroes Might, which is what we have got right now is Heroes Resolve. So what we've got right now is Heroes Resolve. So every time that you put your hero down or your leader down, they gain a level. And that's obviously great if you're cycling through. Great for someone like Hogger as well. Like, Hogger decks do really well with Heroes Resolve because they like to cycle through to Hogger as much as possible. And that's the deck. I'm going to show you in action and show you how it works. And hopefully you guys can and see if it works for you. Okay. Gonna do this. Nice. We've got all of that gold, which I consider kind of a net positive in that situation. She's probably going to Blizzard me here. I would be surprised if she didn't. Well, I'm dealing quite a bit of damage to this guy. Yeah, there's the Blizzard. like I said. Surprised if they did not. So I'm going to farm some gold. I'm going to pop another defensive necromancer here. Kind of want to cycle through your deck pretty quickly. So I think we're about to get the chests respawn, so I'm going to pop him there. Chests. Drop him here. I want to cycle through to Baron again. I want to cycle Baron as much as possible in this scenario. Drop this here, drop my miner as well. Again, drop another defensive. Slow build. I think we're going to have the chests come up again. Just a minute. Don't think I'm going to get I won't get the chest for free in this scenario. But I am going to pop Baron again this time here. I'm going to drop my... So, yeah, I did that just to slow down the chest. That means that I... Oh, I didn't get it, actually. Never mind. I'm going to drop him over here. I don't know if I get the gold. I don't know what constitutes the gold generation for the Warg. Fine, I'm going to drop this here. Getting a bit low on gold, but I have just dropped my miner. Nice, respawned. Oh gosh, no, never mind. Drop my Baron for another Baron. I have a good opportunity to get a good Blizzard off here. Hopefully I get the ambush damage. Nice, good ambush damage there. I'm just going to drop a Blizzard. I think that's going to help. Nice. This deck's quite good because it's just very kind of aggressive. Like, very aggressive. I have the Ghoul purely to just be like a tanky cycler. I don't have the Ghoul upgraded, which is kind of annoying. Would love to get a talent on it, but you don't need the talent on the Ghoul. Especially with Heroes Resolve, this is really nice because we're basically just pushing Baron out as much as possible. So we just get Baron up in levels as much as possible, which is quite nice. I'm going to drop this here. Here gets me the gold. Okay. We're going to drop this here. Am I going the right way here? I am going the right way here. Oh. Unbound. Shit. Get the gold, hopefully. Do get the gold. That's really nice. Drop these guys. Him. That abomination has lived for a very long time. Drop another Baron. I just want to, again, cycle the Barons as much as I can. Drop him. He won't win the game just with an unbound Quillboar, so we should be fine. No. I wasted my Worgen. Good. She's good versus Necromancer. Okay, fine. I'll use Blizzard. Making me use Blizzard. Drop another Baron. guy going up there to get me. Okay, so he's gone into like very defensive mode now. Which is good. Gold, which is nice. I don't know if this hits. Does that hit there? It does hit there. Okay. Should be fine. My Worgen's doing the job. Nice. Need to remember to use the Worgen a bit more often in terms of going for the base rather than just purely securing the chest. Okay, let's see where we end up next. We're against a Sneed deck. Yeah, that's fine. We can do that quicker. Oh, he's only a level 4 Sneed deck, so probably not going to have the juice. Fine. Drop a Baron. That way. I don't want him to. I want him to die. I don't want him to clear out my entire set of minions. Please, thank you. What is this guy actually doing? What kind of deck is he running? I need to take these guys out before he wipes out my entire Necromancer army. What is this guy's deck? Why is he playing Sneed with no siege minions? Alright, I'll drop Baron there. Okay, has he given up? I think he might have given up. Yeah, he's given up. Not a very high quality game. I don't really know what deck he was playing. Like, there wasn't a very strong indication of deck that he was playing. I also had a level 3 Worgen that just one-shot his Flame Waker. Well, you can still play like shit apparently and win. So there you go. I can't remember what this guy is. Is he the Mega Cycle Hogger deck where he just spams stuff with Hogger? Yeah, he's the Mega Cycle Hogger deck. Basically, I just need to get like a really good doing that so I can secure the gold. Oh, Christ on a bicycle. Why is... Okay. Like, the arrow's not pointing that way, bro. This is what I get annoyed about. The arrow just isn't pointing that way. Like, what are my harpies doing? Guys, what the fuck are my harpies doing? No! I don't understand. That's not where I told you to go. Absolutely crying. I don't understand this game at all. Like, why is my kobold going that way? Okay, please tell me my harpies are... Yeah, see, the harpies are just going to ignore the direction. Of course they are, because that's a totally normal thing to do. And now my Baron is going to ignore the direction. Totally normal thing to do, by the way. Need to cycle to Blizzard. I just need to get Blizzard. Yeah, we win with one Blizzard here. Right. The switches on this level don't make any sense. Like, sometimes they go the direction they're supposed to. Sometimes the direction they just go the opposite direction. I don't understand. Either way. Fucking annoying. Really annoying, actually. Also, Worgen is a bit more threatening for, like, really... Like, it's pretty good against Sentinel, for instance, because you can just creep up on Sentinel and kill it. With good placement. Could be just, spam Hogger deck again. There we go. Finally open with a Baron. Level 9, by the way. I'll get my own back, bro. Okay. This guy's got level 9s. Absolutely ludicrous. See how we get on. I don't think I'm going to beat the level 9 guy. For some reason. Get the subtle impression that I'm not going to beat level 9 chap. Yeah. He just zapped me. I mean, I think I just have to accept that this is a massive level differential. I ain't beating this guy. He's also Platinum 3, and I'm Gold 1. In fact, is that higher than Platinum 3? That might even be higher than Platinum 3. You can tell the matchmaking's pretty crap at this level, because there's not that many people that are playing at this level right now. I think I just had to accept that I'm massively out-leveled there. I will be honest, that is the first game that I've played where I felt just it has been a complete issue with levels rather than anything else. Okay, so this guy's playing, yeah, basically run it down Joe deck, which is fine. I think I can beat it. Just need a good bit of control, that's fine. Also, the Frost Skeletons in this situation are pretty good. I don't want him getting the free money from Sneeds, so I usually use the Blizzard to stop him getting the free money from Sneeds. Basically, you just need to control the resources in as long as Sneeds is down, you just need to try and control the resources, which is usually quite easy to do. This is why people kind of see this deck as a relatively easy beat. The more you get in the know about how to play the deck. Very easily beating this one this time round. So basically, when you're playing Sneeds decks, you just need to make sure that you're trying to control the meeting stones and also trying to deny chests where you can, especially while Sneeds is up. Blizzard is great. Blizzard with Root is a really great tool for that because it basically stops a lot of them in their tracks. The reason I Blizzarded those little siege goblin things is because, like, I didn't want them to capture the meeting stone because it would have just been more gold and you snowball. The whole point of that Sneeze deck is you can snowball. It's actually not very good if you don't snowball. So if you can stop them snowballing, it turns out really well.